When your relationship feels chaotic, loving yourself can feel like the last thing on your mind. You're focused on the problem, the tension, the emotions, the what went wrong. And somewhere in all of that, you lose you. So, how do you come back to yourself even when everything around you feels unstable? So, today let's talk about the small ways that actually make a difference. So, first, let's be real. Self love isn't always bubble baths and affirmations. Sometimes it's choosing yourself in the middle of confusion. It's grounding yourself when your emotions want to spiral. And it's showing up for you even when someone else isn't showing up the way that you hoped. And here's how you're going to start. I want you to pause before you react. In chaotic moments, your first instinct might be to text back immediately, defend yourself, fix the situation. But self love says, let me take a breath first. That pause, it protects your energy, it gives you clarity, and it keeps you from responding in a way that you'll regret. Second, check in with yourself, guys, not just them. It's easy to focus on what they said, what they meant, what they're feeling, but bring the focus back. How do I feel right now? What do I need? What's actually bothering me? Self love is staying connected to your own emotional experience because that matters just as much. So give yourself what you're seeking. If you're craving reassurance, attention, understanding, pause and ask, how can I give some of that to myself right now? And it might not replace external connection, but it strengthens your internal stability. And the fourth thing is step away when it feels overwhelming. Not everything needs to be solved immediately. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is take space. Go for a walk, turn off your phone for a bit, breathe. Distance from the situation can bring clarity that you won't find in the middle of emotional intensity. Speak to yourself with compassion. Pay attention to your inner voice during chaos. Are you saying, I'm too much? I messed everything up. This is all my fault. Or are you really saying to yourself, I'm doing the best that I can and I'm allowed to feel this. I'll figure this out. Because self love is how you talk to yourself, especially when things are hard. Let's ground this because this is important, guys. Self love is not about ignoring problems. It's not about pretending that everything is okay or avoiding necessary conversations. And it's definitely not about tolerating behavior that hurts you. Loving yourself includes setting boundaries, speaking your truth, walking away when needed. It's not passive, it's intentional. So here's the truth. You don't have to wait for everything to feel perfect. To start loving yourself in the middle of confusion, in the middle of the emotional ups and downs, you can still pause, check in, support yourself, and choose yourself. Because self love isn't something that you earn, it's something that you practice. If this reminded you to come back to yourself, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're learning how to stay grounded, aware, and emotionally strong, even when relationships feel uncertain. And I want to hear from you guys. What's one small way that you show yourself love during hard moments? Drop it in the comments below, guys. I'll see you in the next video.